Hello everyone, this is Simple Math for you and our lesson today will be about angles of triangles. أهلا بكم في Simple Math for you ودرسنا اليوم يتكلم عن زوايا المثلث أو زوايا المثلثات. Let's first start with the interior angles of triangles. An interior angle of a triangle is the angle at a vertex. For example, this is a triangle. So we have here A, B, C are all interior angles. So it is at the vertex على رأس من رؤوس المثلث. So this is a vertex. This is a vertex. The vertex. Vertex is the point where two sides meet. اسمهم يعني رأس المثلث يسموهم رؤوس المثلث. Now, so the triangle has three vertices. So we have here three interior angles inside that triangle. So it has three interior angles. The first important theory that we are going to study is the triangle sum theorem, the triangle angle sum theorem. What is this theorem state? This states that the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle is 180. مجموع زوايا المثلث الداخلية تساوي 180 درجة بغض النظر عن نوع المثلث. مثلث قائم الزاوية، منفرج الزاوية، obtuse triangle, right triangle, acute triangle, all triangles, isosceles, equilateral in terms of side or in terms of angle, all have the same criteria. And the sum of measures of interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. And this theory helps us to find any missing angle. Let's see this question. Find the measures of each unnumbered numbered angle. يعني we need measure of angle 1, measure of angle 2. In this exercise, it is better to track any triangle, trace it. And here we have a triangle with two known angles. This is one of the angles, interior angle, one of the interior angles. The missing one is 1. The missing angle is angle 1. So angle 1 is an interior angle which is missing. We don't know it. So measure of angle 1, to find it, what will we do? We know that the sum of interior angles is 180. So we will add 43 and 74 and we will subtract this sum from 180. And we can find the answer. 180 minus the sum 43 plus 74, which is equal to 63 degrees. Now, measure of angle 2 is how much? As per your knowledge, angle 2 and angle 1 are vertical angles, so they are congruent, means equal in measure. So measure of angle 2 is exactly equal to measure of angle 1 because of the vertical angle theorem. This one because of the triangle sum theorem. Okay, let's go to angle 3. It's better to put the measures after you find them so that you can find the missing ones easier. Now we have here the triangle with three angles. One of them 79, second one is 63, the missing one is 3. So we will apply triangle sum theorem. Same thing, we will add angle 2, 63 plus angle 79 degrees and subtract the sum from 180. So 63 plus 79, and then we will subtract them from 180. The answer is 38 degrees. So we applied two theorems here. Theorem, vertical angle theorem and triangle sum theorem. Let's see here, exterior angle of the triangle. Now, for the interior angle, we are done. The exterior angle of a triangle is formed by one side of the triangle and the extension of the adjacent side. Yani if you extend, as you see here, he is extending this side. So angle 4 is exterior. We can find three exterior angles. If you extend angle of this side, we have, for example, angle 5. We can extend angle this one, this side, near angle 3 يعني, and we can have here angle 6. So we have exterior angles, الخارجية, الزوايا الخارجية. So we have three exterior angles. Each exterior angle now, theory, this is the important theory, has two remote interior angles that are not adjacent to the exterior. And the theory said what? إنه the measure of exterior angle equal to the sum of two remote angles. Remote interior angles means measure of angle 4 will equal to what؟ الابعاد عن هالريموت. احنا بنقول ريموت يعني جهاز التحكم عن بعد، ريموت كنترول، ريموت يعني البعيده عنها، الانتيرير البعيده عنها اللي هي 1 و 3. So measure of angle 4 is equal to measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 3. Similarly, measure of angle 6 is equal to measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2. دير بالك ما بناخذ اللي جنبها بالضبط. Adjacent one is not remote. Measure of angle 5 is equal to measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 البعيد عنها لأنه 1 قريبة منها, which helps us in solving exercises. You are asked to find the measure of angle XYZ. XYZ is this angle, XYZ. This one is given as 5x plus 15. And as you see here, it is outside, it's exterior, the green triangle, صح? It's outside. And he is giving you the remote angles. يعني this one is the adjacent, interior adjacent. اللي بعاد عنها the remote ones and are 3x and 45. So the measure of angle XYZ is equal to the sum of the two remote ones, يعني 3x plus 45. So measure of angle XYZ is given as 5x plus 15. I replace and I will solve. As you know, we know how to solve an equation now. After you find x, remember that the question is not to find x only. We need to find measure of angle XYZ. So don't forget to replace. تعوض 5x زائد 15. You replace. So 5 times 15 plus 15, which is 75 plus 15, which is 90 degrees. So our angle is 90 degrees. Moving to the next question, or the next theory here. The theory is this one, actually it's understood يعني mentally, or it's by default. The acute angles of a right triangle are complementary. طبعا simply, if you have a right triangle, let's say we have a right triangle here. Let's assume that you know that the measure of this angle is 20 degrees. How much is this one? Now, right angle means 90. You can say that the sum of all angles, interior angles, is 180. So you can add 20 plus 90 and subtract the sum from 180. You will have 70. 180 minus 110, 70 degrees. Simply, you can do it easier by finding out 90 minus 20. Only for طبعا the right triangle. 90 minus 20, 70 directly. Why? Because since this is 90, أكيد the remaining ones have sum of 90. For sure, they have a sum of 90. So that's why we call them complementary, because complementary angles by definition are angles that have sum of 90 degrees. So the acute angles of a right triangle are always complementary. And remember, there will not be more than one right angle, as well as the obtuse triangle. Yani if you have an obtuse triangle, there will be only one obtuse triangle because the sum will be 180. So you cannot have more than one obtuse, زاوية منفرجة واحدة فقط وزاوية قائمة واحدة فقط. Let's try to solve this checking question. Find each measure. Measure of angle BAC. BAC is this one. طبعا if you are asked to find any measure, try to find a triangle including these angles. This is the first angle, triangle, and this is a right triangle as you see. Since this is right, then this and that angle are complementary. مجموعهم 90, sum of 90. So simply you can say 9x minus 8 is plus the other one, 2x minus 1 is equal to 90. So 9x plus 2x, 11x, minus 8 minus 1 minus 9. So 11x is 99. So x is 99 divided by 11 يعني 9. and then you replace x by 9. So 9 by 9 minus 8. It is 73. So this angle is 73. Measure of angle BCA. So this one, since you know that there's like two approaches, يا إما تعوض يعني you are replacing 2 by 9 as usual, 2 times 9, 18 minus 1 which is 17 هاي approach. أو you know that the sum أصلا is 90, so you can say 90 minus 73, directly you will have the answer which is 17. Now similar procedure will be for DCF. DCF is this one. طبعا this DCF is vertical angle with that one. So DCF will be exactly equal to 17 نفس بالضبط الأولاني because it's vertical with that one. So هاي صارت 17 عرفناها. Then what? Measure of angle CDF is how much? CDF is how much? واحدة منهم. فلازم we have to solve for Y. How can we solve for Y? Now remember this is not right triangle, but we know that in this triangle the sum of interior angles is 180 degrees. So what will you do? 9y minus 1 plus 11y plus 4 plus the 17 together equals 180. 9 plus 11, 20y minus 1 plus 4, 3. 3 plus 17, 20 equals 180. So 20y is 180 minus 20. 20y is 160 divided by 20 both sides. So y is 8. Calculator can help you, but I'm doing everything manually. If y is 8, then easy you can replace 9 times 8 minus 1, 72 minus 1, 71. So this is 71. And the remaining one also you can replace, or you can find that the sum is 180. But now, since we have done the replacing easily, then we will do that. So it's 88 plus 4 يعني 92. Check now. هل فعلا مجموع 180 add 17 plus 71 plus 92, you should have 180. Perfect. Or the pink triangle, yes. Let's do some practice here. Find the measure of each numbered angle. Sometimes it's easy to find them in order. Sometimes you can easily find them according to your simple way. Angle 1. To find angle 1, you should know that angle 1 lies in this triangle. And since this is 90 and this form linear pair with the next one, يبقى أكيد هذه كمان 90. And this 90 degrees make this angle right with angle 1. صح? And this is 60. And this is right. So what is the measure of angle 1? Measure of angle 1 is 90 minus 60, which is 30. على طول. Now, as you see here, in angle 2 and angle 1 together form right angle. يعني they are complementary. So measure of angle 2 is just 90 minus 30, which is 60 degrees. Very easy if you understand the concept. Question 2. Now, this is similar to the checking question that we have done. We need angle 1. So what to do? Simply measure of angle 1 is 180 minus the sum of the rest of the angles in the same triangle, interior angles. So it will be measure of angle 1, question 2, 180 minus 66 plus 58, it will be 56. So measure of angle 2 will be the same because it's vertical angle with 1. So it's also 56 degrees. Now moving to angle 3. Now angle 3 is in another triangle, as you see, this one. And you know now angle 2, 56. So measure of angle 3 is 180 minus 56 plus 50, which is 74. Easy. Question 3 looks complicated, but it's not. Try to find a triangle that includes the unknown angle. And as you see here, it is in the green. Angle 1 is in the green triangle. So angle 1 measure is 180 minus 36 plus 35, since the sum of angles equals 180, and the answer is 109. So now we know that. Now, what is angle 3? What is the measure of angle 3 directly? You can see that this is linear pair with that one. So you can find angle 3. Measure of angle 3 is 180 minus 109, which is 71 degrees. Now, this angle will be the same because it is vertical. Now we have another triangle. Let's make it in another color. In the brown triangle here, we have two known angles. احنا دائما بدنا two known angles. If it is right, then it is known. Measure of angle 2, 180 minus the sum. نفس القصة. Same story. So it is 29 degrees. Question 4. One angle only is given. بس عندنا this one and this one have the same arc. That means they are equal. So first of all, we will find what is the measure of the rest, since we know that the sum is 180. So first I will subtract 180 minus 146. So 180 minus 146, which is 34. And this 34 will be divided equally among these two angles. So measure of angle 1 will be equal to measure of angle 2, will be 34 over 2, which is 17. This is one of the approaches. Other approach, you can call this x. You can call this x because it's the same. So you can say x plus the angle 146 is 180. So 2x is 180 minus 146, exactly the same number that we got here. So x is 17. X is 17 means measure of angle 1 is 17 and measure of angle 2 is also 17, since I named them already as x. Question 5, we have here an exterior angle. Exterior angle, as we said, is the sum of the remote one, الابعاد مش اللي جنبها. So the 145 is equal to 2x plus 95, and it's a simple equation that you can solve. So 2x is 145 minus 95, which is 50, divided by 2, x is 25. ولكن you are asked to find measure of angle ABC, which is twice x, 2 times x, يعني نعوض, replace, which is 50 degrees. Measure of angle F. Same story. We have here an exterior برا. اللي برا بتساوي مجموع الداخلتين الابعاد, the remote ones, not the near one. So the 58 is equal to x plus x. So 58 is 2x dividing by 2. So it is 29. And that means the required angle, which is x, يعني it is 29 degrees. Next, question 7. A lookout had a real-life application, sits on a network of stress and posts, measured المهم فلان, measured 2 angles on the tower. If measure of angle 1 is 7x minus 7, this one, هلا لاحظ, this is the triangle that we are working with. And as you see, angle 1 is exterior. So measure على طول قبل ما أكمل, measure of angle 1 is equal to measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3. مجموع زاويتين الابعاد. I'll write it here so that I can replace easily. So even if I don't understand the text, it's very clear here from this sketch that angle 1 looks exterior. And then I will replace. Measure of angle 1 is 7x minus 7. Measure of angle 2, 4x plus 2. Measure of angle 3, 2x plus 6. And this is equation with variable in both sides. We will try to simplify first. 4x plus 2x, 6x, 2 plus 6, 8. Now x is found. So what is measure of angle 1? Measure of angle 1 is given as 7x minus 7. So you will replace x by 15, the value that I have here. 7 by 15 minus 7, which is 98. Now let's go to next real life question. A gardener uses a grow light to grow vegetables indoors. If measure of angle 1, now 1 is interior here, is 8x, angle 2 is another interior one, 7x minus 4. What is measure of angle 1? And there is something given outside, which is the exterior. So again, measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 اللي هم الريموت equals to the 116 اللي هي exterior one. This is the exterior. And these are the remote بعيدتين remote angles بعيدة عنها. هاي interior بس قريبة. So I will replace angle 1 given to be 8x, angle 2 given to be 7x minus 4, and we will arrange the equation. 15x is 120 divide 120 divided by 15, which is 8. So our angle, which is 1, is 8 times 8, which is 64 degrees. This is angle 8. Okay, next, question 9 or 2, 14 are all based on the same sketch. So we will try to analyze them directly. Let's see. First of all, angle 1. Angle 1, as you see, is in this right triangle. So directly, angle 1 will be how much? المكملة لل 28 يعني complementary with 28. So angle 1 is 90 minus 28. 90 minus 28 62. So this is 62. هنستفيد منها لأن احنا هنكتبها على الشكل. Angle 2, how much? As we said, this is linear pair with that one. This is also 90, صح? And we have here another triangle, as you see, with one right angle. So angle 2 will be also complementary with 51. So it is 90 minus 51. 90 minus 51, which is 39 degrees. Next, angle 3. Angle 3 is this one. So هذه اكتب عليها كم هاي؟ 39. Okay. Now, how much is angle 3? Now, angle 3 is lying in this triangle, blue one. We have only one angle given, and this one not given, but we can find it. We can see that these angles together form linear pair, صح? A line. So this alone is 180 minus 51. Because the sum is 180. So this is 129. Now we have a blue triangle with two angles known. We will apply the triangle sum theorem. So we can say 180 minus 25 plus 129. So 180 minus 129 plus 25, which is 26. So which this one is 26. Now angle 4. Where is angle 4? Here. Angle 4 is far here. I will make it in a way which is easy. Look at this. Now you can find it another way, but this is the easiest, I think. Look at this big triangle. As you see in this big purple triangle, we have a right angle here. And we have here one given angle. So simply, you can say that angle 4 is complement to 35. يعني هذيل مع بعض 90. So angle 4 is 90 minus 35, right? Which is 55. Angle 5 is here in a small triangle. This is the triangle. And this will be complement to angle 35 as well. So it is 90 and هذا right. This is right. So this is 90 minus 35 يعني same as 55. Only 6 remains, which is the easiest because 5 and 6 together form right angle. So this يعني angle 5 and angle 6 together add up to 90. So this will be 90 minus the measure of angle 5, which was found earlier, which is 35. We found 6 angles in 2 minutes. And here, find the value of x. Then find the measure of each angle. Now, simply, the sum of the interior angles is 180. X, or x is 180. 2 plus 3, 5, plus 4, 9. So 9x is 180. Now we are familiar with the equations. X is 20, and after that, you will replace here, here, here. So the angles will be 2 by 20, 40, 3 by 20, 60, 4 by 20 is 80, and we have here, we are done with the 3 angles. بسرعة سريعين جدا. Now these have a sum of 90. ليش؟ لأنه this is 90, so the remaining have a sum of 90. So 2x plus x is 90. 3x is 90. So x is 30. And when you replace, this will be 30, and this will be 2 times 30, يعني 60 مباشرة. Directly. Now here we have an exterior angle اللي هي 5x plus 62 should equal to the sum of 2 interior angles remotely stated. So 3x plus 47 plus 37. مجموع الزاويتين البعيدتين. And we will solve. (47 plus 37 is 84. Bring this here, bring this there. Then x is 11. You replace 5 times 11, 55 plus 62 is 117. So this is 117. Replace here 33, يعني by 11, 33 plus 47, which is 80. And everything is fine now. يعني this lesson is easy, by the way, and it combines all the lessons together. Last question. We want to classify the triangle shown by the angle. يعني we want to see what is the type of this triangle, right, obtuse, or acute. First, we need to solve for x to determine the measure of each angle. We know that all these angles are interior, so the sum is 180. This is the first. This is the second, plus the third one, all equal to 180. Add 15 plus 6 plus 4, it is 25x. Plus 1 plus 5, 6, minus 1, 5. Equals 180. So 25x is 180 minus 5, which is 175. Divide by 25. So x is 7. Now we will replace. If you replace x equals to 7 here, 7 by 15 plus 1, this is 106. And here, x is 7. 4 times 7, 28. 28 minus 1, 27. And last one, 6 times 7, 42. 42 plus 5 is 47. So this is 47. We see here that we have 3 angles. One of them is obtuse. يعني more than 90 degrees. So this is an obtuse triangle. And we cannot judge just by looking. We have to find the x, then replace. With that, we are done with this lesson. Hope it's easy and a nice lesson. See you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.